What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Don Gare representing All Angles Performance Garage. I'm excited to bring you all another project here today on the channel. It's a 1983 Toyota Starlet, and the car actually doesn't belong to me. It's JDM Leno's car. Now, my car is a 1990 Toyota Supra. I'm unable to bring content for you guys every week on that project because I am building my parts list. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on JDM Leno's car. Now, a fun fact about JDM Leno, out of all the cars that he has, this is actually his favorite car. That's it. Enough yapping. Let's get into the project. So in the meantime, I'm going to play musical cars, and I'm going to get all these cars out the way so I could get back there and take the engine out and put it up on the stand so I can start pulling it apart. You know, I've actually always wanted to do that on the YouTube. But alright, let's get back to the video. Alright, so here it is. It was a bit of a fight, but I got it out. JDM Leno came through and gave me a hand to take it out. We did shuffle around a couple of cars and move them so we could have our clearance to be able to take it out. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. While I was back there, we also got the transmission out. So here's the transmission that we're going to be using from a Tacoma. So from here, I'm just going to take it and put it on the engine stand. Alright guys, so now that the engine's up on the engine stand, we're going to start by taking off a couple of things. First, we're going to take off the factory top mount intercooler because we no longer need it. We have this intercooler mounted up on the car already, so we're going to use this one instead. Then we're going to take off the factory turbo manifold and the factory turbo. Now we do intend to use back the factory turbo, but what we're going to do is face the turbo in the opposite direction to face towards the front of the engine. Here's a glimpse of what the turbo looks like facing the opposite direction. And we're also going to do the same thing with the intake. Needless to say, right? Alright guys, so now it's officially time to start taking things off. First we're going to start with the intercooler. Now that we got those things off, it's time to start fighting with the turbo manifold. Alright, so now we're going to hit the bolts with a little bit of lube. And let that set a little. I'll let them soak just a little bit longer.
A few moments later.
Alright, so that should be long enough. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. Doesn't look too bad. So take a shot at it, see what happens. Alright, so I got them off except for this one here. And you know, as usual, it's always that last nut. So I'm gonna fight with this one, see if I can get it out. I didn't want to, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take off the alternator in order to get it out. Alright, first we gotta start by loosening up this tensioner. Almost forgot. I have to loosen this pulley first. Alright, so now I got that loose. Now the belt can slide on. Alright, last and final bolt, and it should come out. Or maybe not. How about we just try a different approach? Works every time. Alright, so the reason why I went ahead and took off the alternator is because I want to be able to get a straight shot in there to be able to take it off. And I don't want to round it off. So it's best to take the extra step so I don't have to go through the headache later of trying to get off a rounded off nut. Alright guys, so here it is. Last and final. Alright, I got it. There it is. Alright, now that those bolts are off, I still got a few more to actually take out. So, still got that to take out, this to take out, and then the water lines. Alright guys, that should be it. Alright guys, so here's pretty much an idea of what everything looks like bolted on facing the opposite direction. The engine is tilted. I do intend to take it outside and go pressure wash it and spray some degreaser on it. But this is to give you an idea of what to look forward to on the next episode. Alright ladies and gents, as you see I took the time to put the car up on the lift to prepare for the next episode. Unfortunately, that concludes today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you like and subscribe and show some love to the channel. And until next time,
heartbeats by itself. Breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control of these things. So we say it happens spontaneously.